What's the one thing you can control when everything else is spinning out of chaos? Right now, you're sitting there, maybe your heart's racing, maybe your thoughts are a mess, and you're wondering how you're supposed to stay calm when life feels like it's throwing punches from every direction. You don't need permission to take charge, you just do it. Your brain's a machine and it's wired to freak out, to sound every alarm when the smallest thing goes wrong. Why? Because it's trying to keep you alive, not keep you calm. But here's the truth. You're not a caveman running from a lion anymore. You're here in this moment and you've got the power to flip the switch. So let's do it. Right now, count backward from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel that? Your brain just hit the brakes. That's not magic, it's you telling the panic to sit down and shut up. Your mind's a wild horse, and you've been letting it drag you through the mud. Not anymore. You're the one holding the reins now. When the noise starts, when the boss yells, the bills pile up, or the world feels like it's closing in, you don't wait for it to stop, you step in and own it. How? By deciding what happens next. Not tomorrow, not in an hour, right this second. You count, you breathe, you move. That's the first move to staying unshaken. Breathing's not just air in, air out. It's a weapon. When's the last time you actually paid attention to it? Go ahead, try it now. Suck in a breath through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4, let it out slow for 6. Do it. Feel your chest, your shoulders, the way your body shifts. That's you hitting reset. Your brain's screaming, danger, danger. And you're saying, nope, I've got this. It's not about sitting cross-legged on a mountain. It's about taking control when you're stuck in traffic or staring down a deadline. You don't need a yoga mat or a guru. You need 4 seconds and a spine. Why does this work? Because your mind's a liar sometimes. It takes a spark, a late email, a slam door, and turns it into a wildfire. That's its job, to overreact, to keep you on edge. But you're smarter than that. You see the spark, and instead of letting it burn you down, you stomp it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, you're back in the driver's seat. And the more you do it, the more automatic it gets. You're not just reacting anymore, you're running the show. That's what calm looks like. Not some fake, serene smile. It's power, it's you deciding the chaos doesn't get to win. Now let's talk about the stories you tell yourself. What's that voice in your head saying right now? I can't handle this, this is too much. Bull. That's not truth. That's habit. You've been letting those lies loop for so long they feel real, but they're not. You're not weak, you're not falling apart, you're just untrained. Think about it. If you ran a mile tomorrow and collapsed, would you say, I'm broken? No, you'd say, I need to practice. Your mind's the same. You've been sprinting through stress with no training, so of course it's a mess. Start small. Catch that lie. Mid-sentence. I can't handle this. Becomes I'm figuring this out. Flip it, say it out loud if you have to. Your brain believes what you feed it, so stop serving it garbage. Raise your hand if you've ever felt your heart pound over something stupid, like a text you can't stop rereading, or a comment that hit you sideways. Go ahead, put it up. I know I'm not the only one. That's your body jumping in, amplifying the noise. But here's the kicker. You don't have to ride that wave. You feel it coming, tight chest, sweaty palms, and you count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You breathe, 4 in, 4 hold, 6 out. You talk back, this isn't the end of the world. And just like that, you're not a passenger anymore. You're the pilot. That's not weakness leaving, that's strength stepping up. Let's get real for a second. You're not going to nail this every time. Some days the count won't work, the breathing will feel forced, and the lies will scream louder than you can shout back. That's not failure. That's proof you're human. But here's what separates the shaken from the unshaken. You don't quit. You miss a step, you stumble, you get back up. Every time you try, you're rewiring that brain of yours. It's not about perfection. It's about persistence. You're building a muscle, and muscles don't grow overnight. They grow when you push them, when you show up even when it's hard. Think about the last time you lost it, yelling at someone, pacing the room, whatever it was. What triggered it? Go ahead, name it in your head. Got it? Now imagine you'd counted down right then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Imagine you'd breathed, reset, flipped the story. Would it have gone down the same way? Probably not. That's not hindsight. That's a plan. Next time it hits, you've got tools. You're not helpless. You're not a victim. You're armed. And the more you use them, the less those triggers own you. You're not just staying calm, you're taking back your life. This isn't about pretending the world's not loud or messy. It is. Bills don't pay themselves, people don't stop being jerks, and bad days don't send a warning text. But you don't have to match that energy. You don't have to let the outside dictate the inside. That's the lie you've been sold. That calm comes when everything's perfect. No. Calm comes when you decide it does. When you count, when you breathe, when you rewrite the script. It's not passive, it's active. It's you standing up and saying, I'm in charge here. So what's stopping you? Habit? Fear? Laziness? Be honest. Raise your hand if you've ever thought, this won't work for me. I see you, and I'm calling you out. It works if you work it. You don't get calm by wishing for it. You get it by fighting for it. 5 seconds at a time, one breath at a time, one flipped thought at a time. You're not too broken, too busy, or too far gone. You're just too comfortable letting the chaos call the shots. Not anymore. You've got the tools. Use them. Right now, wherever you are, count with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel that shift? That's you stepping into power. This isn't the end, it's the beginning. You've got the reins on your mind now, but keeping them takes work. It's not enough to know this. You've got to live it. Every day, every mess, every moment you want to break, you come back to this count. Breathe. Flip the story. That's your foundation. And from here you build. You don't just stay calm, you become unshaken. You don't just survive the storm. You stand in it, steady, strong, and ready for whatever's next. So take this, own it, and let's keep moving, because you're not done yet. You've got the reins on your mind now, counting, breathing, flipping the script. So what's next? You don't just want to snatch calm in the moment. You want it to stick. You want to be the person who doesn't flinch when the storm hits, who stands tall while everyone else is scrambling. That's not luck. It's a core you build, brick by brick, starting today. You're not waiting for life to ease up, or for some perfect morning to feel steady. You're forging an unshaken core right now, with what you've got, where you stand. Let's do this. Your body's your first weapon. Move it. Right now, stand up. Go ahead. Do it. Feel your feet hit the ground. Your shoulders pull back. That's not just posture. That's power. When's the last time you let your body lead instead of your head? Your mind's a chatterbox, but your body cuts through the noise. Walk, run, lift something, sweat, doesn't matter what, just move. Why? Because stress doesn't live in a body that's busy. It festers when you're slumped, scrolling, stewing. 5 minutes of motion beats an hour of overthinking every time. You're not too tired. Tired's an excuse. You start, and the energy shows up. What are you putting in that body? Raise your hand if you've ever chugged coffee or scarfed sugar when you're stressed. Yeah, me too. But here's the deal. That junk's not fuel. It's a match on the fire. You want calm? Cut the chaos you're feeding yourself. Grab water instead. Sip it now. Feel it hit your system. Swap the candy for something real. Nuts, fruit, a bite of protein. It's not about rules. It's about results. You wouldn't pour soda in a car and expect it to run smooth, so why do it to yourself? Small swaps stack up, and your body stops fighting you. It starts carrying you. Sleep's non-negotiable. How many hours did you get last night? Be honest, shout it out. 6, 5, less? If you're running on fumes, you're not unshaken. You're a zombie waiting to crack. You don't get bonus points for burning out. Set a time tonight, say 10 p.m., and when it hits, you're done. Lights off, eyes shut. No excuses about one more thing. Your brain needs that reset to process the day, to rebuild the steel in your spine. 7 hours minimum. 8, if you can swing it. You'll wake up not just rested, but ready. That's a core that holds. Routines aren't boring. They're your anchor. Chaos loves a vacuum. And if you're bouncing from one mess to the next with no plan, you're handing it the keys. Pick one thing. 5 minutes in the morning. That's it. Stretch. Sip water. Write 3 things you'll do today. Doesn't have to be fancy, just consistent. Why? Because every time you show up, you're telling yourself, I'm solid. Miss a day? Fine. Start again tomorrow. It's not about perfect. It's about proving you're tougher than the excuses. Stack those wins and watch how fast the shakiness fades. Raise your hand if you've ever said, I'll do it when I feel better. Let's kill that lie right now. You don't wait to feel calm, to build calm. You build it, and the feeling follows. Action first, emotion second. That's the secret. Nobody tells you. You move your body, you eat smart, you sleep like you mean it, you stick to a routine, and your core gets stronger, whether you feel it or not. Feelings are a bonus, not the boss. You're not chasing a mood, you're crafting a machine that doesn't break. Let's talk triggers. What sets you off? Go ahead, name one. Say it in your head. Got it? That's not your enemy. That's your teacher. Every time it hits, you've got a choice. Crumble or build. You've already got the mind tools. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Flip the story. Now add the body. When that trigger fires, stand up, move, drink water, reset. You're not just dodging it, you're training through it. The more you face it down, the less it owns you. That's not avoidance. That's victory. Your core's not shaken because you've built it to bend, not snap. Consistency's your hammer. You don't get unshaken by hoping for it. You pound it into place. Move every day. 5 minutes counts. Eat one less handful of trash. Start there. Sleep an hour earlier tonight. Test it. These aren't big leaps. They're steps, and every step's a brick in that core. Miss one, you don't trash the whole wall. You lay the next brick tomorrow. Raise your hand if you've ever quit because you slipped once. Stop that. Slips don't define you. Showing up does. You're not fragile. You're forging something unbreakable. Your environment's part of this. Look around. What's cluttering your space? A messy room? A noisy corner? Stuff you don't need? Clear it. Not all at once. Pick one thing. A drawer, a table, 5 minutes of tossing junk. Why? Because your eyes feed your brain, and chaos out there fuels chaos in here. You're not a hoarder of stress. You're a builder of calm. Keep it simple. Keep it yours. A clear space isn't just clean. It's a signal. I've got this under control. That's your core talking. What's your win today? Shout it out. Something you'll do before the sun's down. Move, eat smarter, sleep on time, pick one, own it. That's not a chore. That's a trophy. Every win stacks. Every choice builds. You're not chasing calm like it's some prize at the end. You're living it right now, in the mess, in the grind. And the more you stack, the less you shake. You're not waiting for permission or a better day. You're building an unshaken core with every move you make. This isn't soft stuff. It's hard-earned strength. You don't get to be unshaken by sitting still or wishing the world would quiet down. You build it with sweat, with choices, with showing up when you'd rather hide. Your body's in it. Your habits are in it. Your space is in it. And every time you choose to move, to fuel right, to rest, to stick with it, you're hammering that core into steel. You're not just surviving. You're setting yourself up to stand through anything. So where are you at? You've got the mind locked down, counting, breathing, flipping the lies. Now you've got the core in motion, moving, eating, sleeping, stacking wins. This isn't the finish line. It's the launch pad. You're not done building. You're just getting stronger. Life's going to test you. It always does. But now when it comes, you're not just ready to stay calm. You're built to stay unshaken. Take what you've got here, use it, and let's keep going. Because the real test is still ahead. You've built the mind. You've forged the core. Now what happens when the world crashes down anyway? Because it will. You're not here to dodge the mess. You're here to stand tall when it hits. This isn't about hoping for calm or pretending the storm doesn't sting. It's about being the one who doesn't break, who doesn't bend, who looks chaos in the eye and says, I've got this. You've got the tools. You've got the strength. Now you use them when it matters most. Let's go. What's the worst thing that's hit you lately? Go ahead, name it, shout it out in your head. Lost a job? Fight with someone? Money gone? That's your test. Not tomorrow's test, today's. The moment it lands, your heart's pounding, your hands are shaking, and your brain's yelling, run. But you don't. You count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You breathe, 4 in, 4 hold, 6 out. You flip it. This isn't over. I'm still standing. That's not theory. That's you in the fire, choosing to be unshaken. You don't wait for the flames to die down. You walk through them. Raise your hand if you've ever frozen when it got bad. Felt the panic lock you up. That's not you anymore. You've trained for this. The second it hits, you move. Stand up, pace, shake it out. Your body's your anchor. You're not a deer in headlights. You're a fighter in the ring. Motion cuts the fear in half. Try it next time. When the call comes, when the news drops, when the floor falls out, you don't sit there. You get up, you breathe, you count. That's your signal. I'm not done. Chaos doesn't get to paralyze you. You're too strong for that. Talk to yourself out loud if you have to. What do you say when it's falling apart? I can't do this. Stop. That's the old you. The new you says, I'm figuring it out. I've been here before. This won't kill me. Words aren't fluff. They're steel. Your brain hears you, your body follows. Last time it hit the fan, what did you tell yourself? Be honest, raise your hand if it was trash talk. Next time you've got a script, say it now, I'm tougher than this. Feel that. That's your core kicking in. The one you built with sweat and grit. You're not begging for calm. You're claiming it. Why does this matter? Because unshaken doesn't mean numb. You're not a robot. You feel it. The sting, the fear, the anger. It's there, but it doesn't own you. You let it in, you let it sit, and then you move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. You're back. That's not denial. That's power. You don't have to fake a smile or act like it's fine. You just have to keep going. The world doesn't stop spinning, and neither do you. That's what standing tall looks like. Not perfect, not pretty, but steady. What's your move when it's instant? Car breaks down, kids screaming, boss calls at midnight. Boom. It's on. You don't think, you act. Count it down, breathe it out, move your feet. Last week, I saw a guy spill coffee all over his shirt right before a meeting. He laughed, wiped it off, kept going. Why? Because he didn't let it shake him. You've got that in you. Next time the small stuff hits, test it. 5 seconds, one breath, a quick, I'm good. You're not fragile. You're fast. You're not shaken. You're solid. Big stuff's different. It lingers. Someone's gone. The bank's empty. The doctor's voice shakes when he talks. That's not a spill you shrug off. So what do? You lean on what you've built. You count to reset. You breathe to steady. You move to feel alive. Then you break it down, 5 minutes at a time. Not how do I fix this forever, but what's my next step? You don't have to solve it all. Just start. Call someone. Write it out. Walk it off. One move, then another. That's how you stand when it's heavy. Not by fixing it, but by facing it. Raise your hand if you've ever thought, this is too much. I've been there. Everyone has. But here's the truth. You're still here. Every too much you've faced, you've survived. That's not luck. That's proof. You've got a track record of standing tall, even when you didn't feel it. So when it hits again, you don't guess if you can. You know you can. Count the wins, not the falls. You're not starting from zero. You're building on steel. That's your core, your mind, your fight, all working together. Let's get practical. Next crisis, small or big, you've got a plan. It starts in 5 seconds. Count it down. It steadies with one breath. 4, 4, 6. It moves with one step. Stand, walk, act. Then you talk. I'm still here. I'm still me. That's not a pep talk. That's a playbook. You don't need a miracle. You need what's in you. And it's there. Tested, built, ready. You're not hoping to stay unshaken. You're doing it, right in the mess, right when it counts. This isn't about avoiding the fall. It's about standing after it. You don't get to pick the hits, but you pick the response. Every time you count, breathe, move, talk. You're not just surviving. You're winning. You're not waiting for the world to right itself. You're writing yourself. That's what unshaken means. Not untouched, but unbeatable. You feel the weight. You take the blow, and you rise anyway. That's you now. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Now. So here you are, mind sharp, core strong, feet planted. You've got everything you need to face what's coming, because it's always coming. You don't just stay calm anymore. You stand tall when it all falls apart. This isn't the end of the fight. It's the start of you owning it. Every storm, every shake, every crack in the ground. You're ready. You're not just built for this. You're made for this. Take it, use it, and keep standing, because nothing's knocking you down.